And we are recording. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Tonight, we continue with the review series featuring pilots of Calamity Tactics. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop role-playing game, where you play as pilots that control customizable mechs across a ravaged land, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to take a look at various things, starting with the lists. You have various actions, reactions, and programs that you can employ during the game. For example, in the case of the action list, you have ability. Activate a model ability. The AP cost varies based on ability. You also have hide. You cannot be targeted by actions that require line of sight, and your next attack's damage cannot be reduced. But once you attack, scan, or hack, you are detected. When it comes to the reaction list, you have things such as ability. Activate any model ability that costs at least one reaction to use. You also have guard. Become the target of the enemy's attack instead of an adjacent target, and or reduce damage taken by an attack by 2 plus DR plus load. We will talk about those later on in a future part. Minimum 1 damage. Reactions can be performed at any time during a round without being declared beforehand. You may perform up to 3 reactions per round. Now, when it comes to programs, these are very interesting. They are designed to inflict special conditions upon a target mech. They last a number of rounds equal to your tech value. You have things such as ability. Utilize any model ability that has 2 slashes around its name. There is also lag, and this costs 1 AP. The ability depends on the sort of ability that you are employing, of course. Target begins each subsequent round with 2 reactions instead of 3. Now let's talk about engagement. Engagement refers to instances where 2 mechs become adjacent to each other on the field. If you leave engagement by traveling into a non-adjacent space without spending 2 reactions to disengage, an enemy may perform a melee attack as a free reaction before you travel. Now let me give you this image over here to clarify line of sight. A moment, please. When it comes to line of sight, it refers to your ability to clearly see the target of your action or reaction. If you can draw a straight line from your current location to your target, you have line of sight on them. Now, leaning is very interesting because it has to do with line of sight. Leaning is an ability that allows you to get line of sight on an opponent without opening yourself up to danger in turn. Whenever you lean, you will draw a line from an adjacent space on the field, rather than draw a line from your current location. You may also lean over cover, if you're on top of it or using cover while prone. So you're pretty much just taking a peekaboo, and you carry out your action, but you are still behind cover. However, while it can be assumed that you'll immediately go behind cover once your action or reaction resolves, an enemy can still try to retaliate if they can perform actions against you as a reaction to attack, hack, use an ability, etc., while you are briefly exposed. To further clarify, your ability to perform and avoid ranged attacks and hacks will depend on your ability to keep an enemy within your line of sight, without exposing yourself to another pilot's line of sight in the process. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to talk about character creation. This game can be quite tactical. It is very rich when it comes to the depth of the actions and reactions and programs that you can employ. You really need to pay attention to the situation on the battlefield. You cannot become absent-minded. If you want to survive, of course. Thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information. Oh, I already said that. I am confusing this with my video game videos. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.